This is actually another way to illustrate why digital minds are such an upgrade. Elon has obviously been super successful across so many different areas of technology, but of course he's just like one person. To the extent that you think there's something unique about him or about the small teams he had assembled, like early SpaceX, early Tesla, if they were digital, you could just replicate them, like early SpaceX team, replicate them 1,000 times, throw them at 1,000 different hardware verticals.
Yep.
And see what happens. Because you can't scale that with humans.
The other thing I'm thinking about now as we're talking is, could a digital intelligence be like a leader of, 10,000 people? And I do think that coordinating large groups seems to be incredibly important to getting big societal things done. So now I'm wondering, could you have a digital mind at the top, or does it need to be a human?
Yeah, I think you'd have a much easier time if it was digital. This is another one of the key advantages of being digital. Because right now, Elon has the same 10 to the 15 flops in his head that every single other human has. Now, this could be negative as well, right? Like Xi Jinping also only has 10 to the 15 flops in his head that every other human has. The ratio of compute or deliberation happening at the top versus through the hierarchy is just so lopsided, and that requires a lot of delegation. Now, that's good in a sort of like free society sense. You don't want the president to have that much control over your life. Within these specific domains where we want, like, companies have this outer loop where if they fail, they can just go down, unlike a country. So there it might make sense to have more of have the company be the product of a single coherent vision. Mm-hmm. This is the founder mode idea, right? But obviously that's limited by the fact that if a company goes to a certain size, it's just hard for a single person to monitor everything. If it was an AI, and especially if you could like inference scale mega Elon, the thing that's like running on a huge data center that's dedicated to just him, mega Elon can read every pull request, every comms input output into the company. He can like micromanage every single employee down to like the technician at the dealership. Yeah. Especially, I don't know, Elon of 10 years ago, it'd just be like quite incredible.